like one of the best superstars in the league. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you're good for Monday Night Football.
Go.
All right. What's up, guys? Here with some Monday Night Football talk. Just me and Mackie here this week. Light squad, but still going to give you some great insight. We have a great matchup here as we have one of the most exciting teams in the league, the Detroit Lions, taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. This game taking place in Detroit, having the Lions favored at 8 points, a pretty crazy line for a primetime game, and the over-under sitting at 45.5. Mackie, I'll shoot it to you to get your initial thoughts on this game, then I'll come in with some of mine here.
Yeah, I really like the Lions in this spot. I think it's a nice bounce back spot for them. You still have no Jimmy Garoppolo over in Las Vegas. You're rolling with Brian Hoyer. Didn't look too good.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Garoppolo's in. Jimmy Garoppolo's in this
Since
week.
when?
I read the update this morning. They announced Josh McDaniels announces Jimmy Garoppolo set to go for Monday Night Football.
Wow. Okay. I was wrong about that. I still don't think this really changes much. He's got to get back in the swing of things with this team. Lions tough week last week. They're trying to get back into things. It's a big bounce back game for them. They need to just get that connection back going with Amon-Ra and Jared Goff. That neither of them really did much last week when they put up 6 points in Baltimore. A lot different defense that they're looking at this year or this week. So I expect them to definitely put up some points in the offense.
I'm right there with you. I think the Lions have a huge bounce back game. They got stymied at M&T Bank, kind of shell shocked for a team that was firing on all cylinders. Now sitting at 5-2 at home in the prime time. I think Dan Campbell is going to have this team riled up. I mean, getting Jimmy Garoppolo back, it's a pretty big lift for those Raiders who couldn't do much on offense against a weak Chicago Bears defense last week. Got to help out guys like Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, who's playing an electric role to start the season with Garoppolo. Look for them to get a little bit better this week. I still like the Lions to put up over 30 points here. Their team total sitting at over 27.5. And some very valuable snaps last week for Jahmyr Gibbs in the garbage time, but he excelled in those snaps, and that's going to I think he's going to carry that success into this week. I expect him to have a good game, sitting at minus 125 for a touchdown. That's a great prop. Without Montgomery, I love that. And like you said, Amon-Ra, Sam Laporta, the rest of the offense can get going through the air as well.
Yeah, I think it's also a big game for that defense after getting shelled by that Ravens offense. They couldn't do anything last week. I don't think they made one big play the entire game. Now you're going against a much weaker offense who has a quarterback who's coming back off of an injury. I think it's a big week for them to get back in the swing of things. They're not the best defense in the league, but they're definitely not a slouch. I think this is a big week for them to just kind of get back on track.
Talking about defenses, that Raiders defense is pretty mid. We saw Tyson Bagnet. We're going to talk about him, obviously, yesterday with our Sunday Night Football game taking place. But he really, the D2 stud, found a way to win the game against this defense last week. I feel like Jared Goff, who had a great season prior to last week, is going to pick up right where he left off. I think it's going to be diabolical. You're going to have to figure out a way to take care of Max Crosby because we know he's an X factor, kind of like TJ Watt. If he gets things going, it could be a tough day all around. But I like the Lions here. Not going to take those points. Maybe go with a if you survived and you did my strategy and you heard us yesterday. I went with a Chargers and Lions parlay on the money line for the Sunday and Monday night game. But if not, go with that Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown times Lions win. Those are my thoughts on this game. Mackie, any final thoughts before we kill this one?
No, yeah, I'm just all over Lions here. Maybe a team total or something. I just think that Raiders defense has so many pockets, and with the quarterback like Jared Goff, he's going to find them all game. He's going to be rolling downfield. I think -8 should be safe here. I think that this is a good bounce back game for them. They need to get back on track, and this is a game where they can really do it.
Yeah, you heard it here first. We're all over the Lions. Start them up in your fantasy lineups. Get them on your ticket somehow, maybe some props. They're going to have an electric game on offense this week as they cover that team total and take out the Las Vegas Raiders to improve to 6-2 and leave themselves in the upper echelon of our NFL power rankings as they just missed out. So tune into our socials where we'll post our picks. You'll get picks from us, missing Jesse and Huff, but they'll have some plays on this one as well. So tune in there, and we'll have a great Monday Night Football matchup. Hit those books.